Hey guys, I'm Nat,
And I'm Ashton,
and
and
we
we
are
are the
the
nerds
nerds
in
in flannel.
flannel.
Oh yeah, I
Wow,
couldn't
this
tell. That's okay.
this Zoom thing is just like,
Yeah, I know. We
wow,
got
what the heck?
next maybe in a couple of weeks we'll get together and do it for real this time.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Nerds in Flannel. We're doing things differently today. We're on Zoom, obviously, and we hate Zoom to do
We
these
do.
these type of things.
We tried
Like on
recording a couple hours earlier when I was at a different location, and it was just not it.
Wi-Fi was telling us no.
Yeah, yeah.
But we got to
So
figure it out now, and things are a lot better.
here we go.
Yeah. Um, so today we're talking about what you've been watching, Whatcha Watching, episode 2,
Yeah.
a little mini series on the podcast where we talk about what you've been watching lately, and just trying to expand our what's the word? Expand our minds and what we can watch, I guess.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Ashton, what you've been watching lately?
Well, it's I've been it's crazy like the whole past couple of weeks and kind of going forward into June are just excellent like TV show like weeks.
Absolutely.
Like in just a couple of days Kenobi comes out, which I'm super hyped for. I think we're
Right.
both really hyped for that.
So excited.
And then yeah, just a lot of good TV has been out. Particularly what I've been watching and really enjoying, that we were talking about a little bit before, is Shorzy.
Yeah, sure.
So for those of you who know what Letterkenny is, Shorzy is a spin-off of Letterkenny, and it's all about kind of the mysterious character in that show named Shorzy, who's a hockey player, and it's just really funny. Uh yeah, I've been thoroughly enjoying that, as I think it's already been out for what, like 2 weeks or something now.
Something like that. Yeah,
But
I
as
would
it's
I
been
would say two
releasing,
weeks.
it's on Crave here in Canada, and I don't think it's hit. Maybe it has hit HBO Max in the
I
US
don't think
now,
so. Not yet.
or Hulu. I
I was
forget.
I was listening to a hockey podcast where they talk about it because one of the guys was on the show, and
Oh,
yeah,
really?
they haven't released it in the states yet.
Dang.
I
Well,
think it's like
Canada's
this
better.
Friday or next Friday. I can't remember.
Dang. If it's going this Friday, there's a lot of competition in
I
Kenobi.
know Stranger Things
Stranger
and
Things. Oh gosh.
oh my gosh, that's insane. Actually, are you
Yeah.
gonna watch Stranger Things?
Probably not. I mean, I only watched the first two seasons and I honestly wasn't that interested. I don't know. It just wasn't my show.
Yeah, I mean,
I
for me at this point, I've seen season 3, so I might as well watch season 4.
That's fair.
Like I'm already invested. I might as well.
If you're already invested, unless it's Riverdale, screw Riverdale.
Yeah, I'd say it got canceled, so this is the last season,
Yeah, season
which is
7.
nice.
Yeah.
Perfect. So nice. Oh yeah, but back to Shorzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously I'm a hockey player, so I've been really enjoying this show. Some of the chirps on here I've heard before, but most of them I haven't because they should never be said on an ice hockey rink. As a referee who does it for a living, yeah, none of this stuff should ever be said on the hockey rink, especially the high schoolers. But
The high schoolers.
that's a different topic altogether. Yeah, no, Jared Kiso, who plays Shorzy, he also played he
Wayne.
also played Don Cherry in a biopic
Oh,
where Don
really?
Cherry, if you know who Don Cherry is.
Wow.
I can't remember what the show was called, but he played, Don Cherry as a hockey player, and it was perfect casting in my opinion. And then he goes on, makes Letterkenny. Actually, do you know what? Fun fact: he was actually in the 2000, I believe, 14 Godzilla movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was like a soldier or something before the Halo drop. If you know what the if you remember the Halo drop, yeah, because obviously, Godzilla 2014, with Bryan Cranston, Aaron Taylor Johnson was shot here. Elizabeth Olsen, shout out. Yeah, no, shot here, so that's why he got a job because local boy, pretty sweet. Yeah,
Dang. The more you know.
yeah,
Represent Canada.
yeah. Canada, eh?
Eh? Here's in
Eh?
flannel. We're kind of, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, kind of our thing.
kind of our thing there. Yeah, dude, it's such a funny show. Like, it's definitely been the thing that has taken up most of my time, I think. I've been like
Yeah,
because I started work full time, I haven't had as much time to like go in and watch everything on my watch list.
right.
But whenever I've had time, it's like I've just kind of gone back to Letterkenny and yeah, Shorzy, and it's dude, it's been a ball. It's been a blast.
I bet, dude. That's just so good,
Yeah.
so good. I was telling Ashton, I think as a hockey player, the show's slightly funnier than Letterkenny, but maybe like I said, maybe I'm just biased or something. Eh, whatever.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot. Letterkenny has I think is a very different type of humor. Like it's similar,
Yeah,
but it's more like I don't know. It feels more like Shorzy kind of expands out of Letterkenny, where it kind of incorporates the like the typical Canadian hick sort of stuff, but then it
yeah,
kind of goes on into hockey, and you get like mainline like I'd say American accents because we kind of share that accent with
true.
America.
Yeah,
And then there's like this one dude, he's like from Nova Scotia, or is
Nova
it
Scotia.
Nova Scotia? And he just kind of has his own like little accent going, which if you've ever talked to someone from Nova Scotia, in certain areas of Nova Scotia, they do sound like that, which
It's
is
true.
like
This is
super
true.
funny. Yeah. It's like they're just like doing all they can. I love it. I love the show.
Yeah, dude. I'm just so excited for the next episodes. I got to catch up.
Yeah.
Uh, and I hear some hockey players that play in the league now are going to be on the show, so I'm excited to see that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Um,
What have you
yeah.
been
So
watching, Nat?
yeah, what have I been watching? I was gonna say, good segue. So I watched this comedy special on Netflix called Middle Ditch and Schwartz, completely improvised comedy special, and it's just so funny. It's a bit I can't remember the guys' names, but I know it's oh crap, wait, don't play the show. Don't play the show. Wait, I'll play the show. Wait, I just wanna oh my goodness. I mean, wait, I'll find it. Wait, wait.
You
Dude,
good? You
don't
good,
worry.
bro?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Thomas
This man's fighting
Middleditch.
for his life.
Yeah, I know. Thomas Middleditch, who's been in comedy shows. I think he was in New Girl for a little bit. I think the big one he's been in is Parks and Rec.
Oh,
Same with Ben Schwartz, who also was in Parks and Rec and
represent.
also in Space Force.
Such a good show. I'm so upset it got
Yeah,
canceled.
yeah, I'm so sad. And he was also the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Hey yo.
So, big movie. And yeah, it's completely improvised comedy special, and they are so funny. Like I did a little bit of improv in high school, and I can't believe these guys come up with this type of like material on the spot. Like what they do is they ask the audience a question, and then they go deeper into that and like ask them more questions. Usually it's about something about their lives, right?
Yeah.
And they come up with like an hour of just improvised comedy, and it's some of the funniest stuff I've seen on Netflix. Like I'm just sitting in my bed watching and I'm laughing my head off. Uh, I mean, is it clean? Actually, I would say cleaner than other things. Cleaner than other things, so it's not that bad. It's just swearing, nothing crazy. Yeah, so that's what I've been watching. What anything you've been watching? Ashton, gone to the theater lately?
Um, yeah, I went back the other day and rewatched Forgetting Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah, what a good show. I
I
saw that
think
again too.
after watching this again, I think I have to put it I don't know where it lands, but I think it's in my top 10 now
Of all time?
of all time. I think
Of
it's in there
all
now.
time. Dude, that's crazy. No, it's very good. I don't I get it. I get it.
I
No,
think,
it's
and hot take, it's the best multiverse movie out right now.
not a hot take. I think a lot of people share that same opinion.
Dope.
No, like yeah, it's like I believe the lead actress Michelle Yeoh said this is the reason why she makes movies, and I get it because this movie is yeah, like I said, it's probably the best multiverse movie ever.
Yeah.
And but it has a lot of heart too. It has surprisingly a lot of heart for a sci-fi movie where there's spoiler alert raccoons on people's heads. Um, there is trophies being put somewhere that should not be there. And there is just the action's probably some of the best action we've seen in movies in a long time. Like I think it's so fresh. it felt like the first time I watched John Wick. And actually, you've seen John Wick, right?
No, I have not actually. Actually, no,
Bro,
no. I did see the first one, but I haven't really. That was a while ago, and I haven't really watched many other ones since.
bro, the fourth one's coming out soon. Go
I
watch
know.
it.
I'll grind.
Yeah, this guy will get it done. There's three of them, so that's like 5 hours worth of fun. So you'd be good
Yeah.
there.
I also still have to grind all the park or sorry, Jurassic Parks before Jurassic World 3 comes out.
Yeah, that's right, dude. That comes out in a month.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it comes
okay.
out in 17 days.
Well, guess I just gotta figure out how many I want to watch a week.
Get on it, bro.
Yeah, bro. Our next what you've been watching lately is gonna be like really big.
Yeah, we probably do these once a month, which to be fair, we have been doing. So
Yep. I mean, like we do watch a lot of stuff in a month.
yeah, especially like TV show wise, because we just sit like when we're not working and being productive and going out, hanging out, we're probably watching something on Netflix or Amazon or Disney Plus or Crave or Apple TV Plus
or
or for
playing
me
or
or
playing like
Criterion.
a or playing a video game or listening to podcasts, which segues into my next thing I want to talk
Oh,
about.
oh, smooth.
We did this on the last show, or on the last episode of this. So something else that I've been indulging in lately is I've been replaying all the modern Tomb Raider games.
Right.
Dude, I forgot how much I love these games. Like they're actually like peak adventure games in my opinion. I haven't played Uncharted yet, so that's kind of like keeping that in mind.
Yeah, no, I
But
think Uncharted is the peak, honestly.
fair. But I right now, like after I don't know, it's been a while since I played one. I've been playing a lot of Halo Infinite lately on my Xbox, and that's kind of
Yeah.
the only thing I've really been doing on it. So then I was like, you know what? I kind of want to just go through my old catalog, see what I got. So then I replayed through the first one, like the 2013 one, and I was like, dang, like I forgot so much of how awesome this game is. So I just finished the second one again today. That's pretty much all I've been doing this whole long weekend.
Yeah, I know, dude. This guy's been sending me snaps of him playing, and that's all he's been doing.
Yeah, I mean, like I've been doing like a little work, and we I didn't really have any big plans for the long weekends as far as like things that I've actually been able to do. So I've just kind of been grinding through these, and now I'm already on the last one, which I remember that one being my favorite. So we'll see. But
Now, are you like just grinding through them and getting to the end? Or are you trying to like 100% them?
oh, I'm not 100%ing, but I'm
Okay.
exploring. So I've kind of in that game, you have a lot of these different challenge teams that you can go into. I've played through all those, and it's like that takes a while, but also they're puzzle games, and I actually kind of enjoy puzzle games at times. I find like especially now that I'm older, I can really kind of like problem solve a lot better. That's kind of also what I grew
Yeah.
up on. So it's nice kind of having that, but then also having a mix of like a 3D adventure game. And I think if you're an Xbox person, then these are peak adventure games. Play them, enjoy them, do your thing. And the movie was actually like the newest movie was pretty all right, I would say.
Alicia Vikander, not
Yeah,
Angelina Jolie.
those ones are their own thing.
Although, like, okay, to be fair, okay, here's the thing: the Angelina Jolie movies fit the games that they're based on,
Yeah,
like the blocky ones. But the Alicia Vikander movies fit the one that this is based on, which is the new ones, which Ashton is playing. So
yeah,
it kind of works because they're not. It's not as campy and like dinosaurs running around, but yeah, it's much more grounded and much more of a like I think it's in the pretty much in the movie. It's more like her. I think it's finding her about her more about her father, right? From what I remember.
yeah. So like
Yeah,
the movie's more about her father, and spoiler alert, her father's alive, which isn't in the new game trilogy. So the movie's taking a lot from the first game, but kind of making its own story based off of it. But I think it actually does justice to like the Lara Croft character a lot more. Because she's actually like a really cool character and not like something that because she was originally created to be like super male gazy. If
yeah,
you've seen any of those
yes,
PS1 games, which is just so funny to me that a lot of dudes like just saw all those pixels and we're like, oh my gosh. Um
Those pixels.
those
Looks so
pixels,
curved on
those
those pixels.
polygons. Uh but yeah, it's wow, we've had some weird gaming history. Uh but I
Don't even get
think,
me started on Princess Peach.
oh my gosh. Yeah, probably better not to.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah, yeah.
it's so cool to see like her character fleshed out more. And I think these games are probably my favorite version of her story. I don't think they have plans to continue doing the movies because it didn't really do too well in the box office. If they do, then I'd be down for that because I did enjoy the first one. It's not like a terrific movie, but it's nice to kind of just put on and watch.
Yeah, it's
It's
not bad.
fun. It's fun.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we want, right?
Yeah.
These movies aren't supposed to be like Oscar contenders or like, number one at the box office, but they're just meant to be fun.
Yeah. And I think Alicia does like an amazing job playing Lara Croft. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'd be down for
It,
another one of those.
yeah, I was gonna say I feel like there should be a second one. I felt like
I hope so.
they left it kind of open at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Since we're talking about video games, I've been playing. It's an older game now, but I got it late. Star Wars: Fallen Order. Yeah, Fallen Order.
Jedi
That's what it's
Fallen
called.
Order. Hey
Jedi Fallen Order. I don't
yo.
even know what the title is, but I've been playing it. I'm about 10% done. I have not been grinding out. I've been playing it for like 15 minutes, getting mad, giving up, and then going back to play NHL. Um, yeah, it's what I've been playing.
What difficulty are you playing on?
The medium one, dude. I'm a scrub. Okay, I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm a scrub. Okay, so I'm better at Bloodborne, which is like a Souls game, and like that game's hard, but I finished it. I finished it pretty quickly. I finished it like in a week.
Dang.
And this game, like I don't know, I'm stumped. Like I honestly can't. I suck with the combat. Like fighting those like big frog like things on the
Oh
first
yeah.
planet you go to, those things suck.
Those what like yeah, the big ones are like really hard to beat. Like
Yeah,
even
man.
like the further on you get in the game, they still suck. Like you never want to go up against those things.
I'm like,
Um
forget it, forget it.
I think overall though, that game is like terrific. It's the best thing to come out of modern like gen. I want to say, is it Gen 8 or no? Yeah, it's Gen 8. Like Xbox One, PS4 era is Gen 8.
Eight or nine. I can't
I
remember. I think
think
eight's right.
the new one is 9, which the Switch
Okay.
actually fits into because the Wii U was Gen 8. I think it's the best Star Wars game that we got in Gen 8. Hot take. I mean, I would rank it above Battlefront 2, and just because of
Yeah,
Battlefront 2's whole
yeah,
history.
yeah. It's Gen 8. You're right.
Yeah, but I think like I yeah, once you get the hang of everything, it's like it's a really fun game to play through. The story's phenomenal. EA, that's like one of the rare like rare because puns because it was developed by Rare. One of the rare games that they've made for Star Wars that's actually been like really good since
Yeah,
when they had the
no.
license.
I think for me, it's this game, Knights of the Old Republic, and kind of I would say the first Battlefront, like the one that people played on the PSP.
Oh,
Or do you know what? Force Unleashed is
throwback.
underrated.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta replay that for the Switch. So I'll get it eventually.
I just bought it for like $4 at Willow uh
On what console?
for Xbox 360, but it's cross compatible
Okay.
with the Xbox One, so I can just toss that sucker in.
Right. I see like I wish I could play PS3 games on the PS4. I mean I probably can, but like it's a select few.
Don't you have to rebuy those ones? Because like the PS3, Sony developed it really weird because they thought it was going to be like the big takeoff hit. So they made it very hard to develop for, so that
Yeah.
people would be more inclined to develop for them rather than Xbox. But that kind of it screwed them in the end because Xbox just all of a sudden everyone was going there because it was just cheaper to develop to. And that's kind of how the 360 won that generation of consoles.
Unfortunate, yes. Yeah. Um Ashton, question for you.
Yeah.
Out of all the movies that are coming out this year, which one are you looking forward to the most?
Oh, that's a good question.
and then I'll go after you. I want you to answer first, and I'll go next after you.
I gotta be honest. I think Multiverse of Madness was the real big one that I was mostly looking forward to. But now that that's over, I feel like there's just, I don't know. I feel like there's got to be something else I'm looking more forward to than that. Not that it was a bad
Well,
movie.
I'm
Like,
talking
go
about
listen
like
to our review.
yeah, no, it's a I would say I would okay. We don't grade things on this podcast really, but I would
Mhm.
say I would give like an 8.5 or
Yeah,
eight. No, I'd give it
I
an 8.
I'd
I
give
give
it
it an
an
8
eight
out of
as
10.
well.
Yeah, people are
Yeah,
giving like a 6 or 7. I get it, but people who
I
are giving it a
understand.
2, screw you, man.
Yeah,
Well,
pretty
I'm talking about like
much.
from
From
June
this
to
point
like
on,
December. Yes. What are you looking forward to the most?
frick, let me look it up. Why don't you go?
No, I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
I don't know. I forget what movies are coming out.
Fine, I can go. I had a whole segue to it, but I'll guess I'll go. I'll guess I'll go
Dang. What was your segue gonna be?
because I'd be like, in my pick is, and then I was gonna go to the whole thing.
Oh, dude, mine was definitely Morbius.
Oh
Just,
yes,
just throwing
Morbius,
that, just throwing that out there.
Citizen Kane of vampire movies.
Oh, it's making me even like gross. Don't even to think about joking about it. Oh,
Anyway, my pick for my most anticipated movie um of the year. So hey, this was always my most anticipated movie of this year.
okay.
Like nothing else. And that is the movie I'm seeing tomorrow night.
Oh,
And
yes.
that movie is Top Gun Maverick. I'm so excited. I like so I like found my like leather flight jacket and put it on my closet. I found my aviators. I put it out of my
Yo,
closet. I'm gonna go to the movie theater tomorrow. I've seen Top Gun every day for the last 5 days. Like the
dang,
OG one
actually.
from yeah, every single day for the last 5 days.
Shoot.
And just because like I'm hyping myself up, I'm watching it just because it's like my number 3. But okay, so when we did the ranking, it was kind of a toss up between Blade Runner franchise and Top Gun, but I think I would have to move up Top Gun to number 2,
Okay.
which is an episode we should do, like redoing our lists because let's be real,
They've
those were made.
changed.
Yeah, they've changed. Yeah, so I'm seeing it tomorrow night. I got pre screening tickets, which is really nice. Watching it in IMAX, and I'm so excited.
Dang, bro.
You have no idea.
Yeah, dude. That I'm pretty excited for that movie too. Like I gotta rewatch the original because it's been a good like 9 years since I've seen it.
Dude, pull up. I'll watch it with you.
I
I'll come watch it at
have
your
to.
place. I got it on Blu-ray. It's on Crave. You can watch it whenever, man.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's definitely up there on something I want to do this week.
You have to, man.
Yeah, but yeah,
Wait,
I'm
hold
good.
on. Let me go
I'm
get the glasses. Wait,
get the jacket, get the jacket.
yeah, talk about what your favorite movie is. Favorite, most anticipated movie of the year, and then I'll
Yeah,
go get my thing. Yes, yes, yes.
I'm still looking through. I think I know though.
Dude,
Um,
you gotta hurry up here, man.
yeah, okay. I just finished skimming through a list of all
All right,
the
I'll be back.
big movies coming out this year. So for me, I think there's like Thor: Love and Thunder is like a big one. Uh, like just in terms of like Marvel movies. Honestly, though, I think the biggest one I'm looking forward to, just to make 10-year-old Ashton happy, would be Lightyear. Just honestly, I was kind of sleeping on it for a bit, but this is one of the few movies where kind of like looking at trailers and stuff has actually got me pretty hyped for yeah, just for what this movie is gonna do. I'm pretty yeah, we'll see. And that is why I think Morbius is the best movie ever. Welcome back. That
Okay, okay. So I couldn't
kidding.
find the glasses. I found
Oh,
my jacket. I don't know
that's
where I put
pretty
the
dope.
glasses. Dude, it's so hot. It's unbelievably hot. This is real leather, and it's like this, this nice fur lining, and
Dang.
this fur collared coat. I'm gonna see some pit stains in this shirt in a few minutes. But you know what? I'll wear it for the rest of the pod.
The
For
rest
the
of the pod.
fans. For the fans, yes.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, what was your most anticipated movie of the year yet so
Uh,
far? Yet?
yeah. Yet. Honestly, like, there's a lot of good stuff coming out this year, but I think Lightyear is probably going to take it. Just
Ooh.
because, like, as a kid, I was always like the biggest Toy Story fan. And I'm just kind of I'm excited to see what this one's gonna do. I was sleeping on it for a while, but I think it's kind of through the trailers that I've become a little more excited for it.
Right. No, it looks fantastic.
Yeah. We've already had so many good movies come out in the past like 5 months now. We should do that as an episode, like our favorite stuff so far in 2022 or something.
We'll do that in June, like in July, once the cutoff
Yeah.
happens.
So like kind of at the halfway point of the year.
We'll do it for your birthday. How about that?
Might have to.
Because your birthday falls on a
On the
Saturday.
25th. Yeah,
Yeah,
on a
Saturday?
Saturday.
Dude, dope.
Dude, pull up.
Yeah, I'll pull up. We'll go out. Yeah. Ashton, what else have you been watching? If
Okay.
anything.
So something that I've been like super crazy about. I think I've probably sent this to you like 2 times. The Batman Unburied like audio drama.
Oh, okay.
So
Dude, I will watch the first episode tomorrow as I drive out.
do it. So this I won't spoil anything. I'll just kind of tell you the premise.
Okay.
I think we might have to take a break soon actually. But
How about want to take a break now? We can take a break now.
sure, yeah. We'll take a break and then I'll tell you the premise of this
Yeah, because
show.
we have the free version of Zoom, so it kind of like cuts
We're
off.
plebs.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Guys, enjoy your break. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna send it to our sponsor, Ashton. Why don't we send it to our sponsor?
Oh, we're getting fancy with the sponsors now. Yeah, let's do it.
Now enjoy a word from our sponsors, and we will be back in a second.
Yeah.
Okay. Enjoy, guys.
Get us money.
This episode of Nerds of Flannel is sponsored by God the Father Apparel. Now, God the Father Apparel is a religious-based clothing company that gives you really nice, theologically accurate and, really good merch. And, it fits fine, it looks great, and it feels great. Use the code Nerds and Flannel Podcast at godthefatherapparel.com and you can get 15% off. That's Nerds and Flannel Podcast for 50% off your entire purchase. And, we'll get a little bit back so that we can watch more movies and give you guys more reviews. All right, guys, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the episode.
Okay, I'll hit record again.
Sick.
Dope.
Okay, I'm recording. Wait, give me a sec.
Yep.
Okay, I'm recording. We're good to go.
Cool. All right.
Okay, send us back in, buddy.
Cool. Well, welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back.
Hope that was an interesting ad. Yeah. Hey,
Sure was, Ashton.
get us those money or get us all that money for movie tickets.
Yes, we're gonna need it in June. We will need it in June.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Anyway, what I was talking about before, the Batman Unburied podcast. So last what you've been watching episode, I mentioned the Batman HBO podcast. These are two different things. The Batman Unburied is a Spotify exclusive, and it is so darn good. It kind of like it's really hard to set it up without spoiling it. But if you grew up listening to audiobooks or any kind of radio theater, or you just really love podcasts, listen to this. They're only like 20 to 30-minute episodes. So really not that long. And it's just like, it's a whole different take that really bends your brain on Batman. Winston Duke is the voice of Batman in this podcast. And he's the guy.
A smooth voice.
It's a really smooth voice. He was in Black Panther. I forget his character's name. He was kind of like the other like king guy. Honestly, one of the better parts of that movie.
Also in Us.
Yeah, there you go. And yeah, again, very smooth voice. His Bruce Wayne, I'm not the biggest fan of, but his Batman voice is just like, oh, it's butter. It's butter. It's so smooth.
Actually, wait, no, before you say anything else, can you give us your best Batman voice, please?
I'm vengeance. I don't know if the mic's going to pick it up.
That was actually not bad. That was chills, actual chills.
Dude, give us your Batman voice and say bubbles without smiling.
Without smiling?
Without smiling.
Bub.
Bet you can't. Bet you can't.
No, I can do it. I can do it. Dang it. Wait, I can do it. Bubbles.
Bubbles.
That didn't even sound
Where
like
are the
Batman.
bubbles?
Where are the bubbles? Wait, I can't do a Batman. I can do a Robin. Gee golly, Batman.
I used to always like get my friends in high school to try to say Bubbles in their best Batman voice, and it was always like such a hoot just seeing. Yeah, it was good.
It's so
Anyway,
funny.
podcast is great. Also, Sam Witwer is the one of the villains in this, which is he's like if he plays Darth Maul in Clone Wars. He's
Right.
amazing. Definitely want to check this one out. It's like one of my favorite Batman stories of all time so far. I think they release 2 episodes per week, and I think next week they come out on Tuesdays.
Okay.
Next week is the last week, I want to say. So yeah, they're just incredible podcast episodes. So if you have Spotify, even if like I'll get the free trial, I don't care. These are just phenomenally
Just
done.
what? Just listen.
Just listen. If you're a Batman fan, this is for you. So
Yes.
definitely.
Oh, hey, Ashton, during the break, I found
You found
something.
the
I found the
aviators.
aviator, so I will wear these for the rest of the podcast. If you're listening on Spotify, apologies you can't see it, but you can see it on our Instagram and YouTube because we post every podcast on YouTube. So,
Yeah.
oh yeah, cue up the Kenny Loggins, buddy.
Dude, where the frick is Nat? Why is Tom Cruise here? What the frick?
Yeah,
Who is this man? Completely transforms.
did like I kind of tell you how I'm so excited to go like
Dude,
this to the
this
movie.
man looks like he's so ready and excited to go see Morbius for the second time on Wednesday.
Yeah, you'd have to pay me to go watch more of this. But let's be real. When
Oh,
it comes out like on a subscription service, I'm gonna go end up watching it anyways again.
probably.
Probably we can sit and watch it. That can be like
It'll
a
just be
punishment.
backgrounds. Punishment.
Yeah,
It'll be like for another field that you have to sit through Morbius.
with your eyes like taped
With your
open.
oh,
Um,
dang.
yeah. So
Anything
I
else
also
you've been
been
listening or watching?
yes. I'll say about podcasts after, but
Cool.
I've been watching. Well, I watched Love, Death and Robots season 3 on Netflix. As you can tell, I love my Netflix shows.
Hmm.
Uh, Love, Death and Robots is an anthology series. I think I talked about it before on the podcast. I'm quite sure I have. Yeah, anthology series. It's based off really like people's ideas of pushing the idea of animation, and every episode is in a different like animation style. You have like I believe it's kind of like how things look miniaturized, so miniatures and like really hand drawn cartoons, hyper realistic CG, and like cartoon kind of like what's it called oh what's that show called? It's kind of like Ben 10, I guess. Kind of like yeah, Ben 10. And this show, like, it's probably one of the best shows on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It can get pretty bloody. I will tell you that because you can get away with a lot of stuff in animation, like a lot. But yeah, hit it up, watch it, give it a watch, and enjoy because I feel like I like I said, I like movies and TV shows that don't tell you everything
Yeah.
and or they tell you nothing and everything is like has to be part of your imagination. And I guess that's why people didn't like episode 8, but whatever. I won't bring that up again. I won't bring it up again. But yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. And yeah, give it a watch. If you haven't, too bad. Just do it.
Do it. Just do it.
Just do it. Follow your
Just
dreams
do
and do it.
it. Cool. Something else I have that kind of similar where it doesn't tell you everything. Amazon series. They just released season 2 of this show, something that I was looking forward to. I enjoyed the first season. It's kind of hard to watch, but it's like in a good way. Made for Love. It's
Oh yeah.
yeah.
You caught up?
I'm not caught up yet. I just
Oh,
watched the
okay.
first episode,
All right.
but I have season 2. But I don't know. Is it good? Is it something?
Um, it's not something that I can recommend to people.
I don't think I'd
Okay,
recommend the show. It's just something that I didn't mind the first
yeah,
season
no,
of at
it's
least.
good. It's quite good, but it's just like I said, it's hard to recommend just because it's
Yeah.
very
It deals
what's the
with a
word?
lot of interesting themes.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
That's how we'll put it, to put it vaguely.
to put it very vaguely. If you're an adult and just you're into those kind of things, then maybe, but like don't hold us to it.
It has to do with pretty much abusive relationships, I would say.
Yeah,
Um, manipulation, gaslighting. It's a very it sounds like a typical drama, but it's not.
yeah. It's pretty hard to watch at times. I
Yeah.
know I only took these episodes in like maybe just once or twice a week, even when the
Yeah,
whole
you
show
can't binge
was
it. You
released. You
can't
can't really
binge it.
binge it.
No, it's hard.
It's pretty disturbing at times, but I think I would say it's like a pretty good social commentary at the very least. And I'm really
Yeah.
into social commentaries. Just kind of things that tell us like it's ways for artists to kind of tell us things about our culture that we can kind of interpret through the lens of this creative vision that they have. And it kind of makes it easier for us to hear about some of these things. And yeah, abusive relationships, they suck.
Yeah,
Bottom line.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yo,
Oh,
did you have anything else?
yeah. So I've been listening. I don't okay, I talked about it before. Okay, this is kind of a complaint about it,
Okay.
about what I've been listening. No, it's more listening to because you mentioned a podcast. Um, the Office Ladies podcast is what I want to talk about. So they had a book. They wrote a book. It's called Office BFFs or whatever it's called. With Angela Kinsley and Jenna Fisher. Okay, I love the podcast, but all they've been doing for the last 3 weeks is promoting their book. And I get it. You're supposed to do that and like get it out there, but like they're doing it on their podcast, and they have like they have their own Instagram account. Just do it there, man. I want to listen to background behind the scenes stuff of like The Office, one of my favorite TV shows of all time. So just give it to us, man. That's
Yeah.
I just have a complaint. Like it's such a first world problem, but like come on, man. I want to know more about Steve Carell and like Rainn Wilson and John Krasinski. So
Oh,
that's a minor complaint.
I think it's valid though. Like I hate it when like all of a sudden everything becomes an ad.
Yeah,
I get it, but it still sucks.
unfortunately, yeah.
Speaking of The Office, I just rewatched a movie last night that I remember falling in love with this movie after I first started watching The Office for the first time back in like grade like 9 or 10 or whatever. Date Night, starring Steve Carell and Tina Fey.
Good movie.
If you want like a rom com to watch, just or something to kind of drown out noise or whatever, this is a good one. It's a funny one. Uh, yeah, I it's kind of the premise of it is two people in their 30s, like a married couple in their 30s, trying to just kind of figure out like who they are in their relationship, and like they're kind of surrounded by either these young couples or these people their age that are getting divorced, and they're just like, oh, we want to fall in love again, we want adventure, we want excitement, and then they go on this really like big thing, and it goes from like stereotypical rom-com to action movie really quick.
I guess it's pretty silly too.
It's pretty
That's
silly, like Steve
underrated
Carell and
movie.
Tina Fey. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah, it's a good one.
it, it doesn't get much more funnier than that, honestly.
Yeah, it wasn't as funny as I remember it being, but it was still really good.
It's very entertaining.
Yeah,
I would say.
yeah.
Um, yeah. Also, I watched this movie came out 2 days ago. It's Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers on
Oh,
Disney
how was
Plus.
it?
It was fun. I really enjoyed it. I watched Rescue Rangers as a kid, and I found this movie very, very fun. Like it's okay. It's a lot of like Disney showing off Disney, but dude, it was so much fun. Like I won't actually. I will spoil it a little bit. I'm
Okay.
going to spoil it a little bit. Um, the voice actors who play the 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 titular characters. So Dale is played by Andy Samberg, who is obviously Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Lonely Island fame, and
SNL.
what's it called SNL fame. Yes, thank you. And John Mulaney, also SNL. He was on SNL, right? And he has his
Yeah.
own comedy special and everything, and been an actor in many other things. They're so funny. They play
Yeah.
off each other so well, and as like chipmunks, kind of fun. The animation and CGI in it is really, really well done. I can't imagine like just animating all of that. It's insane. And a reference to a failed movie is in there. Uh, you know that first trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog?
I've seen the clips online.
Yeah, he's in it.
Yeah,
Ugly Sonic. He's got Ugly Sonic. He's in the movie, and I find that so funny.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
great
excited to
stuff.
watch it. I've seen the clips. Just when I have time, I'll probably Friday. If I don't
It's a
watch
good
Top
family
Gun, I'm
movie.
watching that one.
No, dude, screw that. Watch Top Gun.
Fair.
It's been out for like 30 something years, bro.
Like I've seen it. It's just been 9 years.
Watch it again, and then I will go watch Top Gun Maverick with you again
The
after I
reviews for
watch it with
Maverick
my
have been
dad
really good.
again. I know. I'm so excited. Apparently, they say it's better than the original.
I've
We'll
heard
see.
people say that. It'll be interesting because there's the nostalgia factor.
Yeah.
And yeah, that plays a really big part.
To be fair, Top Gun isn't the best film. It's just like very, very good. I like that type of stuff.
Yeah,
Give me Tom Cruise flying a jet plane with 80s music in the background.
that's all you
Easy,
need in
easy.
life.
Yeah. Well, sure.
Speaking of things from the 80s, um,
Oh,
we had a very important holiday this month,
we
Star
did.
Wars Day,
Yes.
May the 4th.
Well,
And
technically it was the 70s, but you know, that's okay.
okay, Empire came out in the 80s.
Wait, what year after? Remind me what year?
Okay, a New Hope came out in 1977.
Yeah, I'm just teasing you, man.
I don't challenge me. I know this stuff. Yeah, so something I
I'm gonna
watched May
crack open this
4th.
real quick. Okay, we're good.
Ooh, good call.
Yeah, yeah.
I had ice cream
Perrier.
earlier, so that's kind of my flex. I have water too.
I'm gonna have ice cream after. I got my new mango and raspberry Haagen Dazs, which is very good.
Ooh, that sounds really good actually.
Okay, sorry. Continue. Star Wars.
Yeah. So I watched if you haven't seen it, it's on Disney Plus, and I remember watching this even before as a kid. But for May 4th, I watched A New Hope, and I also watched Empire of Dreams, which is kind of the documentary about the original trilogy.
Yeah.
George Lucas just kind of goes in, and there's a lot of detail about how the practical effects were made, how kind of the origin story of it, the creative vision behind it, and all the inspirations that he had for Star Wars. And
Great doc.
it's a great doc. Even if you're not a Star Wars fan, it's like just really cool to see how things were made back then, and kind of how Lucasfilm in particular has pioneered sort of that. Dang, that's like 10 minutes of editing right there.
My bad, guys.
But also just how George Lucas has kind of pioneered just technical stuff
Yeah,
with VFX and Skywalker sound. And if it weren't for a lot of that stuff, we wouldn't even have Pixar. So it's really cool to kind of see that leap, and also just the influence they've had on companies like Apple, who have primarily, which is kind of how Skywalker Sound does all of its sound design,
absolutely.
all that stuff. So it's really cool. Definitely recommend it. It's long though. It's like 2.5 hours. It's like the runtime of a long movie.
It's longer
So
than the actual Star Wars movie themselves.
yeah, exactly. So like, but they split it up really nicely into different sections with each
Yeah,
movie. So yeah, I mean, if you watch one behind the scenes of each movie, like throughout the week or whatever, split up into 3 days, it's pretty, it's enjoyable. I liked it. I was engaged the whole time.
dude, that's awesome. I love docs.
Same.
We've said it before in this pod, man. Doc, you know, people watch movies to learn. I watch docs to learn.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Docs are underrated, especially docs about movies.
yeah, kind of our thing.
Yeah, it's like ultimate. Yeah.
Another movie that I watched, not new. It's been out since like 19 whatever. Um, Back to the Future.
Hmm. I was actually thinking about rewatching it a couple days ago.
I do. I tell you, that movie is so weird watching it, man. You can't make that. You can't make that movie today with like the
Yeah,
whole
I remember you sending me a
Iranian
snap about
terrorists.
it.
Yeah, and I know if you've been around me for the last like week, I've been telling you. I mean, randomly, I would just say, it's kind of weird in the back when in Back to the Future, his mom just kind of wants to bang him. I mean, like, it's weird.
It's so weird.
She lost.
She lost hard, dude.
A classic movie. I love that movie for so many reasons. Probably is my reason why I want to learn how to skateboard as a kid. I'm terrible at skateboarding. I have terrible balance on a skateboard. But the reason why I watched it was because Broadway made it into a musical.
Oh, did they know? Of course
So
they
it's a
did.
musical. It's a
Dang.
musical now. Everything's a musical, which
Everything's a musical.
I'm waiting for that Star Wars musical. There probably is one already, but I'm waiting to watch it.
John Williams needs to do the music for that musical.
What's funny? Alan Silvestri, who did the music for the original film, did it for the Broadway production.
Oh, interesting.
But then they just added words to the score, so it's like really weird. I'm not gonna sing any for you, but But
Good
Power
call.
of Love,
Good call.
is its own song. Power of Love by obviously like the theme song for the
Yeah.
movie by Huey Lewis and the News. It's like its own song, which is kind of fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
Back to the Future, man.
Good film series.
Yeah. Ashton, anything else you've been watching?
Um,
I have a
I,
couple more.
I know
If you
I'm
if you
gonna
have
think of
some.
stuff. Why don't you go, and I know things are gonna come to me.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not an old movie. It's kind of a newish movie. I guess it came out. What year did this come out? So I don't have my glasses on right now, so I can't read really with these sunglasses on. Okay, so this movie came out last year. Well, what am I saying? Okay, well, it came out last year. Um, so this is a movie I can't recommend it to people, but I just want to talk about it because I believe it's a very, very well made film, and everyone has their different idea of like what makes a movie great, and especially with like top 10 lists, it's kind of every person's going to have a different list because there might be emotional connection to that movie like I do with Top Gun and Lilo and Stitch and stuff, but like this movie is hard to watch, and that movie is Titan. It came out in 2021. I believe it's a Polish film. Let me just pull it up here. It's on Amazon Prime. It's a French film. Sorry, it's a French film. It's about this woman who falls in love with a car and has a baby with the car. It's very weird.
Sounds like a French film, all right.
Yeah, no. If you know anything about cinema, French films kind of go outside the box. It's the same thing with Korean films and Japanese and Chinese films. But yeah, this movie is shot so well. Like it's probably one of the best films I've seen shot in a long time. But not as good as Licorice Pizza, but no, it's pretty well shot. The acting is probably the best part of this movie. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Agith Agith Roussel. I think I got the last name right. I don't know about the first name. No, it's a really well made movie. Pretty controversial when it first came out because of the stuff that it's depicted. It's kind of about abuse and assault, and it's like was with Made for Love, kind of a commentary on it. Great movie. I mean, I saw it a few months ago, but I saw it again just because I wanted something to watch when I was playing video games, which is what I always do. And yeah, no, pretty freaking good movie. No complaints
Dang.
here.
Okay. Yeah, actually I remembered a couple things. Just because it's been a while since we've done this. If you've only really listened to these, we've already made episodes about them. Although I think like 2 of them haven't released yet because I need to edit those episodes. But
Yeah.
Moon Knight, How I Met Your Father, and then obviously the biggest one, Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse of Madness.
Yes.
Those are 3 that we've both watched recently, and yeah, we've loved them. Check out our reviews when they eventually pop up on your feed.
Yeah, when Ashton's done editing them and sends
When I'm
it to
done
me
editing
so I
them.
can upload them and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we have like at least 4 in the vault right now.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny, but Yeah, we'll keep at it. And yeah, anyway, those are great shows. We won't say much here, but How I Met Your Father, very different from How I Met Your Mother. That's kind of the main
In a good way.
consensus, in a good
In a
way.
good way.
In a
In a
good
good way.
way.
But listen to our review for that.
Yeah, Moon Knight, I think, is like we both really enjoyed it as a Marvel show, and yeah,
Just
does
as
a
a show
lot.
in general.
Yeah, really great show for Mental Health Month. Um, and
Pretty much, yeah.
yeah, exactly. And then Doctor Strange is like a very different Marvel movie. Don't take the kids, but
Don't take the kids.
it's wild. So yeah, you have the summary of the three big things that we've kind of been through this past month.
Yeah, I know things have been slower just because Ashley started working full time, and we don't live 7 minutes away from each other anymore. So
Yeah,
that makes
unfortunately.
things yeah, that makes things difficult too.
Yeah. Yeah, but when we can grind, then we will. I know like we're even planning on like still seeing movies and stuff for Tuesday nights and whenever
Yeah,
things pan out.
gotta do that again.
Yeah.
We'll meet in the middle. Where's a like general theater that we can go to that's kind of in the middle for both of us? Would that
Um
be Coquitlam?
it would either be Coquitlam or possibly Strawberry because that's still
Oh
30
no, it
minutes
would be
away from my
Strawberry.
place.
It
Yeah.
would be Strawberry. But the only thing with Strawberry is like it doesn't play much many good. Okay, it plays like the hits, like the
Yeah.
big blockbusters, but it doesn't
It
play like
doesn't
the
play as many
artsy
small ones.
films. Like
Yeah.
we would have never watched Licorice Pizza if we like didn't like search for it and look for it and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was nice. So kind of like where we are, or at least kind of like where I am, because I'm really close to our school's campus and dorms where Nat was living up till this point. There were kind of two theaters kind of like between us. So there's like Langley on one side and then Strawberry Hill on the other side. And Strawberry Hill is like a lot of Bollywood movies, a lot of like really bigger hits. We just saw Nick Cage there pretty recently, which is also a really great movie that I
oh
think
yes.
should
What
make
was the
this
title of
list.
the movie?
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
That's what it's called. That's a great
Yeah,
title.
it's a great title. It's such a really funny movie. It's Nick Cage at like peak. I think it's
Peak.
peak Nick Cage-ness. Um, check this one out.
Absolutely.
It's really good. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would, and I knew I was gonna enjoy it quite a bit. So there you go. But yeah,
Yeah,
we saw that one recently.
we saw it. When did we saw it in?
We
Was it
saw it.
April?
We yeah, it was like it was the night before grad, so whenever that was,
Oh yeah.
it
Oh
was
yeah,
like
that's right.
just before you moved out.
Dude, that was a crazy day.
That was like one of the last things we saw. We also saw Bad Guys, like
Oh,
the
the
night that
bad
you
guy.
moved out, the Bad Guys.
That's a good movie.
That was a good
I enjoyed
movie.
that.
Yeah, I don't know if we're doing a full podcast episode on that, but we can talk about it a bit here.
We can have
Um,
animated movies too if you wanted to. Really, which is probably an overdue episode. We should probably do.
we probably should do that. Yeah, that yeah.
The bad
Yeah,
guys.
that the Bad Guys. It was really fun. I can understand. It has a really nice cast. It's a pretty stacked
Yeah,
cast.
absolutely.
Yeah, and yeah, I think it was just kind of heartfelt. Kind of talks about yeah, I guess change is kind of the biggest thing I took away from it. It's
Change,
like
like personal change, not like
personal
in the
change.
world. Well,
Yeah,
both, but mostly like about yourself
yeah,
and like is what you're doing beneficial to the people around you. It's kind of a deep message for a kids movie, which is what it is, I believe.
yeah. I think it was originally based off of a kid's book, and
Oh,
then it was
really?
adapted. That's what I've heard. It's like you go into it and you're just thinking because the characters are pretty much like all these like typical like animals that you'd think are like villains. Like you have a spider, you have a wolf, you have a snake. Uh, just kind of like those kind of
The snake's my favorite.
the snake's so funny. Um, but yeah, just kind of those things, and you kind of expect that they're gonna be like the bad guys or whatever, and they are. But like it kind of shows change and kind of like they kind of blame society for why they're bad, but then they're also doing all these bad things because of it, and it's pretty deep for a kids movie,
Absolutely, yeah.
but it doesn't take away from the fact that kids are still going to enjoy it. It's one
Yeah,
of
no,
those.
yeah.
Sorry, you can go.
Oh no, it's okay. I'm saying my mom took a couple young girls to see it, like in like teens. Oh no, they're like 12, they're like preteens, and they loved it. So that's what I wanted to
Yeah.
say.
I mean, hey, we're in our 20s and we really enjoyed it. So there you go.
But to be fair, we enjoy a lot of things.
We
We
enjoy a
don't
lot of
ask a
things.
lot.
Yeah. We're pretty easy to please, unless it's Morbius. Screw you, Morbius.
Yeah, screw you, Mormons.
Yeah, no, it's up there in movies we've seen this month, I think.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, no, I would say yeah. I do like the unbearable weight of massive talent better, but
Oh
that's just
yeah,
me.
same.
I'm just a Nick Cage guy, and I love absurdness. I'm crazy.
Dude, it was such a good movie. I guess we haven't really done a review on that one either. We can talk about that one a bit more.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's
Nick
do it.
Cage, Pedro Pascal. That was
That's
it's
it.
okay.
That's the tweet.
That's yeah. Tweet it
Tweet
out.
it.
No, going to this movie, I had very low expectations. But I did hear kind of pretty good reviews about it going into it. But honestly, Nick Cage has, the either hits or misses for me. But this one would hit. This one was so
Yeah.
funny. It's about Nick Cage being pretty much a spy, which is a movie I never thought I'd get.
Yeah, me
Closest
neither.
one the closest one we have to it is Con Air, and he plays a convict. So
And like
no,
he's
it's
actually Nick Cage in this movie. Like he's playing himself, which is like just
oh
super
no, he's not a
phenomenal.
convict. He's a cop in this one. Is he? I can't remember. Con
I
Air is a
haven't seen that
movie I
one.
don't remember much. Okay. Well, Ghost Rider is pretty sweet though.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know. I love the movie. Lots of fun, funny action. Ashton, what about you?
Yeah, it's a really fun comedy. It has some heart to it as well. And it kind of deals
Family.
family, and it also deals with, I think, a lot of things that actors go through of like being relevant. um
Right.
I don't think Nick Cage is ever really going to be unrelevant, but it deals with that a bit. And yeah, honestly, really good movie. It actually kind of makes me wonder what other like movies like this are we going to get, because there's biopics obviously, but I wouldn't categorize this as a biopic.
Okay.
I'd put it in its own area where it's like a bio fiction, if that makes sense. Like it's a
Oh, I would.
biographical fiction.
Yeah, I don't know. I would put it there, or like a bio parody or whatever you want to
Bio
call it.
parody, yeah. It's like it kind of fits
He's
in
making fun
a
of himself.
genre, but it kind of like doesn't either. It's kind of like a new thing, which I really enjoy in movies. I can't
Yeah.
think of any
No,
other
so
movies that
good.
would equate to being like this.
Oh, being John Malkovich,
Okay, fair.
which is a very very good movie. If you haven't seen it, give it a watch. Being John Malkovich, obviously with John Malkovich, very good.
Of course there was gonna be one. But yeah, Nick Cage, or The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Check it out.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Ashton, do you have anything else? Do you have anything else you want to really talk about? Bring to the table?
No, dude, I think I'm good. We've been going pretty hard for the past little bit here.
Yeah, we've been actually it's been fun to talk again because we haven't done this in like a week and a half or
Yeah,
two.
something like that.
We
This
haven't done this
is
since we were at the house, so
yeah,
this is good.
it's fun. We need
I
to like get on a consistent schedule.
I want to talk about one more thing.
Okay.
So there's this little movie on Netflix that I have fallen in love with, and Chanel has fallen in love with as well. And it's because of this one actor who never fails to give me good movies. Well, minus the Red Notice, and that's Ryan Reynolds. And we're talking about the Adam Project. I know you've
Oh
seen
yeah,
this
yeah.
movie.
I love this movie.
Dude, I watched it 3 times already, just because it's like a movie I can really put on and just watch and enjoy. It's so much fun. Like that's all I ask. I know I say that a lot, but that's all I ask. I want a movie to be fun
Yeah.
and have a little bit of heart. And I love sci-fi. I love 80s music, and the Adam Project does so well. The cast is a lot better than has a right to be in this type of movie, especially when Mark Ruffalo comes on the screen. You
Yeah.
know this movie's gonna hit different, and you're gonna cry.
100%.
Yeah, oh man, I'm not crying.
You're
And
crying.
then I'm not crying. It's a good movie. I'm so glad it came out. I can't remember the name of the actor who plays young Ryan Reynolds,
Oh,
but
he's
he's
perfect.
he's
He's
gonna be a
perfect.
star. He's gonna be a star
100%.
someday. And that's his first acting role, which is
Yeah,
very, very surprising.
it's wild.
Yeah.
Absolutely buck wild.
Hey, Netflix, if you're listening, who'll come on the sequel? We'll be background actors.
I'm down. I mean, they filmed it here in Vancouver, so like
They
we
did.
totally could.
Yeah, I'm local. I live like about 10 minutes away from where you shot that drugstore scene. So if you wanna call me up, I can be down there like within the hour.
I'll sleep over at his house.
Yeah, we'll hang out.
We'll
We
hang
got it.
out. We'll do it.
Yeah, bro.
Ryan Reynolds, come
Um,
on the pod.
yeah,
Daddy
dude, Ryan
Reynolds.
Reynolds. Bring Blake too. Because I have really liked the Age of Adeline, which is a very good Blake Lively movie.
Dang.
Or what else that should be in Blake Lively? The Simple
She would,
Favor.
yeah, Simple Favor.
That movie sucks.
They're making a sequel now, so that's a thing.
Are they? Oh yeah, you sent
Yeah,
me that post. I'm
yeah.
sorry, that movie sucks. Um, Gossip Girl was pretty good, I suppose.
Savages was okay.
Savages? Oh, it was,
I
yeah,
didn't really like the
Savages.
twist as much, but it was an okay movie.
Oh yeah, she was in The Shallows. That's a good movie.
Mm.
Her with the shark and she has to survive.
She was pregnant while they filmed that, wasn't she?
Really? She was in like a bikini the entire time.
I remember her being on an interview, or maybe she got like pregnant
She got
after or
pregnant.
nearing it. I thought they CGI'd her like her face on a body or something. I forget. Maybe I'm confusing it with a different movie. But
Interesting.
I know like during the press, she was like about to give birth for like the press for that movie. She was about to give birth.
Okay.
So it might
Okay.
have been during reshoots or something. I don't know.
Oh, and also she was in the rhythm section. Underrated movie. It's on Netflix. Give it a watch.
Dang.
Spy movie with her and Jude Law. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, give it a watch. It's fun.
Yeah. Her Met Gala gown was like just blew
Oh,
everyone
oh,
away. She
she
saved the
saved
Met
that.
Gala.
She saved the Met Gala.
Yeah.
Also, Ryan didn't look too bad himself. Just saying.
We're not simping. You're simping.
All right. Is that it? Is that it?
I think that's it.
Ashton, it's been good to talk to you again. I miss this, man.
Same,
Dude, this is so much
bro.
fun. Dude,
Yeah.
sleep over next week. We'll do like 6 episodes in a
Six
day.
episodes in a day. Might have to.
We'll set up a set downstairs in my basement. I gotta move with the hockey gear and all the other stuff, but we can make it work. No
Make it work.
problem.
It's fine. This is fine.
Yeah, guys, look out for our Moon Knight, How I Met Your Father, and this episode coming out probably
And
this
also
week.
finally our music episode that we
Oh
recorded like a
yes,
month and a half ago.
yeah, teacher, if you're listening, which you probably are,
I'm sorry.
we apologize, man.
I became a little bit too much of a perfectionist with that episode, and
It's true.
I've just kind of decided at this point it's not going to be perfect. So
Yeah, you can
yeah,
tell the difference between the videos I edit the audio for and the ones that Ashton does the audio for because I just say good enough. He's like, okay, is the compression on this good? Is the presence on this good? It's like, oh.
studio reverb, all that. Yeah,
Yeah, and also, you know what? I might put up a quick thing about Top Gun Maverick on Instagram, um, tomorrow when it
do
comes
it.
out. I
Do it.
might, and then expect a full review for that. At least from
Yeah.
me. Maybe not from Ashton, but when
Oh,
he needs to watch it first.
I'll try to see it over the weekend after payday. I'm going to a concert on opening night, so like that's the main reason why I can't see it then. And then also Kenobi comes out that day.
What am I doing
But
Saturday? What am I doing Saturday? What am I doing Saturday? What am I doing Saturday? Oh, dude! If you hit up a late night movie for Maverick on Saturday, let me know.
okay, I have
Let
to.
me know, or Sunday.
Or Sunday. So
After
I could,
church.
dude, I would totally be down to do Sunday after church.
You want to go after church? All right,
I'm down.
all right. I'll let you know about that one.
Yeah, bro.
I'm sweating in this bomber jacket. Oh,
Yeah, it's time to get out.
moisting. All right, guys. Thank you for listening. But until next time, I'm Nat,
And I'm Ashton.
and
We are
the
the nerds in
flannel.
flannel.
Flannel. There it is. I hate that Zoom thing. It's like doing music classes over Zoom. It just ain't it.
It ain't it. It ain't it.
All right, guys.
All
See
right.
you later. Enjoy.
Peace.